day 4, I think. Pretty sure it's day 4. Could be day 3. I don't know. It was a late night. It's day 4. Today being Tuesday, we are starting our drive off. We're at the St. Clair gas station, getting E85, and we have a long drive today. Not long in mileage wise, only 185 miles, but long time wise. 185 miles to a normal car would be about 3.5 hours according to the map. We estimate 4.5, maybe 5 hours, all the way up through the Rockies. We're going to climb 5,000 feet. Halfway point will be at the peak of our drive, and then back down 5,000 feet to Pueblo, where the racetrack waits for us, because we also race today. So we got into our hotel room at about 12:30 this morning, and we were up at 5:30 this morning so we can get everything ready to go, and right now it is 6:30 in the morning. And it's a little colder than it's been the rest of the trip. So a huge temperature change also going to happen. It's supposed to be in the 50s about halfway through our drive when we get up to the peak, and then in the 90s 2 hours later when we get to the track. But it's supposed to be a pretty scenic route, so we're going to check that out.
I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning, it's not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I feel like I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind. Make sure I get to the end. I hope you can see in the dark. It only takes just a little spark to fill up my head with the light. Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna run the same tune we ran at our last pass at Bandamere. Normally he tries to come out a little softer and ramp it up down at the back end, but I guess the DA is the same at this track that it was at Andamere, so he's going to try and get out the hole as hard as he can to make up what he might lose from what his turbo might not be able to produce at this track, still from the elevation and the DA being the same as the previous one. Alright, he's in an 8.59 on his first pass. He's going to have to up that a little more. We need at least an 8.51 for both days. Just got called up to get ready to go make our second pass of the day. Aaron made some adjustments. Hoping it all works out. Steve also made some adjustments, hoping it all works out. And Trevor's going to be making his first pass of the day with his GTR. That man's had nothing but issues this trip ever since day one ended. We're really hoping he got it sorted. We want it to be a good competition. All right, on this run, it looks like Aaron and Silverback Camaro and Trevor and Gojira R35 are going to actually line up next to each other. This will be the first time they've done this whole event. It's not really a heads-up racing event. It's just based off your own time. Reaction time doesn't really matter, but they're going to stage together, and it looks like they may be running side by side on this run. Trevor and Aaron are making their way up to make their pass right now. Right now, these two cars are about 0.03 of a second apart from each other. Aaron right now holds first, Trevor holds second. like he wanted to. Trevor definitely let off. Oh, he went too fast. 8490. 39. Alright, you went 8490. Went 1/10 too fast. Almost 850. Trevor let off. I'm not sure what happened with his car. Just got called up to the staging lanes. We're going to be going for a third pass today. Made some minor adjustments. It did get a little cooler. The weather's changed a little bit, so hopefully he dialed it back enough that we hit that 850 mark. Steve also found some issues with his car in the programming, so hopefully he got that sorted out as well. Just waiting for us to get called up to the line to... Alright, we're heading on up. Hopefully he got the tune done that he needs. Looking for that 850. We're just shy on the last run with an 849. But the DA has changed slightly. It's a little cooler out. So just have to see what happens. Good. 845, way too fast. He needs to slow that way down. I think the DA killed it for him. Get to the chip. Gonna have to go back and see what went on with that one. As you can see, it's getting a little dark out. We're going back up. I think this is pass number 4. Hoping to get that 850 like usual. He went 845 on the last one, so it's a little too fast. His temperature changed really quick. It was hard for him to get an accurate tune. 850. If he doesn't hit it, he's hoping that temperature shouldn't change too much more. So he should be able to dial it in after this one if he doesn't get it on this pass. Alright, the class head of ours is almost done, so we're rolling up. Looks like he's going to be going next to the Mustang again. But this isn't heads up. Your reaction time doesn't matter. It's just based off your time. trucks are pretty badass. Single cab, got a Coyote motor in them. Most people turbo them, and they're four-wheel drive. So you can do the rear-wheel drive burnout and then throw it in 4x4 for a good launch. And they make good power. It's hard to find. That truck ran a 10-1.
Oh, I'm very happy right there.
His?
Yeah. What's he got done so far today? 49 and then
45.
Oh, frick.
But the weather was changing so fast. So
Yeah.
if he gets it on this one, awesome. If not, the weather's not changing much more, so we should be able to dial it in. Right now, his fastest good one to turn in is an 8.59.
Oh, five. So he did it. Okay.
He needs a 5.1. Five. He's gonna have to dial that in. Nope. You're gonna have to do better than that. So they think they got Trevor's GTR sorted out. They've been dealing with stuff all week long, and we're only halfway through the week. We're gonna find out right now if they got it sorted out. See what Steve got. Trevor 1835. Steve 189. We are going up for our last run of the night. They will be shutting the track down after this. Aaron went and walked the track. He hadn't done that yet. He's not happy with the surface. Kind of is what it is. He's been running in the right lane the whole night. Before he started to drive up here, he said he was going to go in the left lane on this run, so we'll see how that works out. And he really needs to get, he has an 8.59 right now, I believe is his best run of the day. 8.49, just too fast. So I think he's going to go in the left lane, hoping to get at least an 8.51. We need the 8.51, but an 8.50 would be great. All right, we're going up. Because Aaron's afraid Trevor's car is going to tear the track up in front of him if he goes in the left lane. He's going to go in the right lane behind Steve. So this is our last chance for tonight to try and get something better than the 8.59. All right, we're moving up now. The class course is almost done with that 10-second truck. Steve's going first. Aaron's going to fall behind him in the right lane. At least we'll get to see what Trevor runs before we have to run. See what Trevor runs before Aaron gets up there. Nope. Shut 8.8. That'll be his best one for the night. Not quite. He needs to beat the Mustang that went 8.6. We need the 8.1 to get the points we need for the World Championship. Might be, oh, it's not too fast. 8.57. 5.9.